This video is about the benefits of vermicomposting. This project is funded by USDA NIFA program entitled Center of Rural Agricultural Training and Entrepreneurship by CETA. Vermicompost, also known as worm casting, is the end product of non-thermophilic biodegradations of organic materials by combined actions of earthworms and the associated microbes. As earthworms consume organic substances, they excrete tiny pellets called worm castings. Vermicompost is a nutrient-rich fertilizer and soil conditioner. It possesses remarkable plant growth promoting properties and appears to be more superior to conventionally produced compost in a number of ways. As you can see in this slide, vermicompost holds most of the nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and many other micronutrients or trace elements in plant available forms. Vermicompost also contains a considerable amount of organic acids such as plant growth promoting hormones like gibberellin and humic acids. It has high water holding capacity, high microbial activities, low C to N ratios, and low phytotoxicity. Other benefits of applying vermicompost is that the compost possesses disease-suppressing potential on a wide range of plant pathogens and arthropod pests. This is because it contains a wide range of bacteria. As you can see in these graphs, application of vermicompost in soil resulted in higher dehydrogenase activities and soil respiration rates. Both are indication of enhancements of microbial activities as compared to the untreated control soil. During the vermicomposting process, high number and diversity of bacteria can be enhanced. The most commonly found bacteria are Pseudomonas, Bacillus, and Microbacterium. However, the bacteria associated with the vermicompost varies depending on the feedstock that go into the vermicompost bin. Slide here shows other bacteria found in vermicompost prepared from straw and goat manure. What are some functions of this bacteria inside the vermicompost? It produces chitinase, protease, and cellulase that can suppress fungal pathogen and insect pests. It also produces aminocyclopropane carboxylate or ACC deaminase, which has broad spectrum of antifungal activities. It also produces hydrogen cyanide, which is an antagonistic to root-infecting fungi, and it supports siderophore-forming bacteria that has high affinity to iron in the soil, making them outcompete other microbes. Curing vermicompost means to allow harvested vermicompost to sit for 8 to 10 weeks in a cool, dark place. Vermicompost should be kept moist and aerated throughout the curing process. Curing allows the organic matter in the vermicompost to break down further, drastically increase the consistency of the texture and amount of nitrate available in the vermicompost. Once vermicompost is cured, it can be used to prepare vermicompost tea. Vermicompost tea is prepared by soaking vermicompost in water with or without continuous aeration. Generally, 1 to 10 ratios of vermicompost to water is used. Prior to mixing vermicompost with water, ensure that water is dechlorinated through aeration for at least half an hour. Continuous aeration provides oxygen that will support beneficial microorganisms present in vermicompost to multiply rapidly. Extraction process usually takes 12 to 24 hours, resulting in high-quality aerated tea. Thus, aeration reduces compost tea extraction time, which will normally take 7 to 10 days if not aerated. The aerated vermicompost tea system shown here is made by Keep It Simple Company. Several other commercially available aerated vermicompost tea extraction systems shown here are Growing Solution Inc., shown at the top left corner, Hydro Builder, shown at the bottom left, and Vortex Brewer is shown in the middle of the picture. Farmers can also invent their own vermicompost tea brewer as shown in the picture on the right. Vermicompost tea is now ready for field application. Depending on your application method, this vermicompost tea might need to be filtered if applied through drip irrigation or using sprayer. Recent field trials indicated drenching of tea plant with uncured vermicompost tea at bi-weekly interval reduced mite damage on tea plants significantly. Preliminary result of another study showed that using vermicompost tea produced by uncured vermicompost can suppress plant parasitic nematode infection better than from 6-month cured vermicompost tea, as shown in this graph. This could be due to higher microbial activities in the uncured vermicompost than the cured vermicompost. In summary, vermicompost tea produced through proper brewing or curing procedure can provide significant plant-available nutrient, beneficial plant growth promoting agents, and provide amendment with a high water holding capacity. In addition, drenching of uncured vermicompost tea can also reduce damage from plant pathogen and arthropod pests. Due to multiple benefits that we could gain from using vermicompost or vermicompost tea for crop production, it will be a good idea, especially for organic farmers, to construct a vermicompost bin to recycle food or farm waste while reduce the reliance on external inputs of organic fertilizer and reduce pest and pathogen damage in your farm.